Gambler aware.
May 2004 saw Houllier replaced by Rafael Benitez. Gerrard had been impressed by the Spaniards' Valencia team, who'd beaten Liverpool twice 2 seasons earlier. And the compliment was returned.
In terms of as a player, someone that has power and technical ability, and so good in the air, so he could do a lot of things, both feet, so really good. In terms of a person, the main thing is humble. He's someone that is keen to learn. He was talking, is nice with the new players, with the young players, and he's training well, so he's a good example.
Rafa playing slightly differently, and after a difficult few months, the first few months where you wondered which way it was going to go, whether Benitez had bitten off more than he could chew, it all started to coalesce, and then there was the run to Istanbul, and which obviously was beyond the greatest dreams of any Kopite or any Liverpool captain at the time.
That run to Istanbul seemed a long way off when they faced Olympiacos in the group stage of the Champions League in December 2004. They had to win.
If you probably look at his career and you say, for a moment that's emblematic, Olympiacos was the one.
Liverpool needed a victory by 2 goals in order to qualify for the knockout stage. Midway through the first half, they found themselves facing elimination.
They're down and out, written off. You might as well all pack up and go home, just inside the second half, and then the comeback started.
The momentum changed, we got on top, the Kop got behind us, the 12th man were roaring us on, and they were sucking the ball, and it felt like that. It felt like every attack we were going to score.
He scored 2 goals, and we needed to score the 3rd goal, and it was the ball from Kara to Mellor, and then went to him.
As the clock's ticking down, he produces that moment. You need the ball at his feet, and you need him to score, otherwise it's over. He gets it at his feet and he scores.
There's an old saying, never give up till the whistle goes, and this game was a perfect example of it. A ball fell to me very late on, and I caught it really sweet, and that was the important goal.
Liverpool carried that momentum through the knockout rounds. Bayer Leverkusen, Juventus and Chelsea were all beaten as they reached the showpiece in Istanbul. Their first European Cup final since 1985.
The first half in Istanbul was probably about as bleak a time as you could have. It was, you psych yourself up for it, and it must have been worse for the players. It was bad enough for the fans, for us. Kicks off, and before you even know it, you're 1 down.
I remember we were 3-0 down, and lucky to be only 3. I was watching it in a pub, and 1 or 2 people jumping up, and then AC Milan were scoring, and I thought, oh, I need to get out of here.
Emotional, on the floor. Probably the worst I've ever felt in a football kit.
We changed the shape of the team, we changed the tactics.
They're going nowhere, it's just, don't embarrass yourselves. Let's not get it any worse.
After a half-time dressing down by the manager and also a regroup from the lads, we came out a completely different team second half.
We went back to the house to watch it. Then Stephen got the first one.
Now when I look back and see the pictures, and I know it's real, and I can take that memory to the grave with me.
I told him that probably is the best day in your life, the best memory in your life. He said, no, boss. He said, the best day is when you appointed me captain. So that means how important it had an impact on in his mind and his development.
Following Gerrard's Istanbul heroics, Jose Mourinho tried to sign him for Chelsea. And Gerrard had a big decision to make.
I was getting bad vibes and bad feelings. It was uncomfortable. Yeah, we just won the Champions League. I just lifted it, just contributed in the final. I'd helped us get there. I'd had probably one of the best seasons form-wise I'd had, and Other people were getting rewarded with contracts and I had less than 2 years to go, so it was maybe a bit of a mixture of insecurity from my behalf, but also I didn't feel any love coming from people above me at the club, and that was strange considering what we'd just achieved.
A new contract was eventually agreed. Supporters could rest easy in the knowledge their captain would remain at Liverpool. His loyalty had been tested, but the desire to lead his hometown club proved too strong.
Yeah, no problem.
The fact that he decided to stay there, because it's his hometown club, he deserves a great deal of credit for that, because unlike me, I played in some truly great Liverpool teams with great players. I don't think Stephen's had that luck.
What I was asking myself and what I was saying to myself at the time when it come down to the crunch decision is what means the most here, what's in your heart, and if I win 2, 3, 4 trophies from 2005 up till I retire with Liverpool and I win 8 with Chelsea, the 4 at Liverpool mean an awful lot more to me.
The pull of Liverpool, of his family, of Anfield was too strong for him, and yeah, he wanted to go to Chelsea. He thought he wanted to go to Chelsea right until the moment come when he had to sign on the dotted line, and then he realised he wanted to stay at home.
The following year brought more heroics from Liverpool's captain. If the 1953 FA Cup final is known as the Matthews final, the 2006 version belongs to Steven Gerrard. Liverpool trailed West Ham by 2 goals after half an hour.
I had to pick a performance where everything clicked, every part of my game was on. It'd be Cardiff.
Gerrard's pass began the comeback.
Cisse!
He's brilliant on the big stage. Always, if there's any player in the world that you turn to at the crucial moment, it's him.
Here comes Gerrard! And they are back on level terms.
But as the game went into injury time, Liverpool trailed once again. Plagued by cramp, Gerrard still had an unforgettable part to play.
When that ball drops to him right at the end, if it drops to any other player in the world, West Ham win the cup. It dropped to Steven, boom, Liverpool are going to win the cup.
Gerrard! Oh, goodness me! What a strike from Steven Gerrard!
I was that exhausted and that tired and I had nothing left to give except one last swing in my boot, and probably Olympiacos aside, the sweetest strike I've ever hit a ball.
Liverpool triumphed in another penalty shootout and won the FA Cup for a 7th time. Their captain was now one of the most complete players in the game and had the medals to prove it. The ensuing years have brought highs and lows. Gerrard was voted the PFA Player of the Year in 2006 and awarded an MBE the following year. 2007 also saw him lead Liverpool to another Champions League final, though AC Milan exacted revenge with a 2-1 win. But that was soon forgotten. Gerrard scored his 100th club goal against PSV in the Champions League. A strong league campaign saw Liverpool finish as runners-up to Manchester United in 2009.